So first thing that I would like to ask is shopper feedback relevant for brands? Well, if you were the owner of this restaurant, you would think so. Research shows that about 60% over consumers are never ever going to return to your store after they had a bad experience. And most importantly, out of that, over 90% of the people are actually going to go to your competitors. Now, obviously, businesses try long and hard to solve this. And then, I'm sure when you go to a restaurant, you see this tiny, tiny little customer feedback forms that nobody ever fills in. Why? Because it's slow. Businesses can never get good data from it. Not everybody fills in because they are never incentivized for doing so. They are never detailed. And at the same time, it never shows them any trend. It's a very individual comment or feedback at a given point of time. So brands do need feedback in order to improve their service. Today, 2013, if something happens, good or bad, it goes online, it goes viral. Your employee can screw up your brand, and it actually totally hurts your sales and your loyalty, etc. And as a brand owner, you're not a Superman. You cannot be at every place every time. So we, three wise guys from the market research industry, part of a solution that we are calling Shopcast. So what is Shopcast? Well, we are basically creating, it's a platform, it's an army of loyal, attentive, critical shoppers. Brands can hire this group of shoppers from Shopcast to bust their outlets anytime, anywhere. All feedback that shoppers gives goes directly to the businesses through the online platform that we have developed. And at the same time, new shoppers get to enjoy cash rewards, discounts, and vouchers, and more. So I know it's a lot to digest, especially after going through all the 10 startups. So I will give you a quick video that probably will explain to you what Shopcast is all about. Enjoy.
A lifestyle can be very expensive. You grab a coffee, you see a nice shirt, dinner with friends. Did you know your opinion is valuable to retailers? What if you could monetize your lifestyle? Introducing Shopbust, a community that connects you to your favorite retailers. How does it work? Register for a free account. Pick your favorite retailer. Visit the selected store. Explore the service. Rate your experience. And earn real cash. Visit us at shopbust.com. Shopbust. Monetize your lifestyle.
Well, now you must be wondering, so what is it all about? How big is the market? Well, traditionally, we are not developing anything new. This traditionally is called mystery shopping or mystery audit, and it has been there for ages, over 20 years. Mystery shopping market in Asia is about 300 million Singapore, and all the major A brands like Procter & Gamble, Unilever, Heineken, you name it, they're all doing mystery shopping, including all the brands that have multiple outlets throughout Asia and in the world. Now, our business model is pretty simple. Brands are paying us per bust, so that means per visit, and it can be from anywhere from $15 to $50 depending on the scenario, because in certain cases the shopper may need to purchase something. 25% of that goes to the shopper, and roughly 75% goes to Shopcast. Average account size right now is about 20,000 to 200,000, depending on who the client is. Obviously, right now we are at a stage where we are targeting MNCs and brands with multiple outlets, because that's more profitable for us. At Q3 2000 this year, we are actually launching our SaaS model to target SMEs and smaller players. Now, where do we stand? Well, 6 months. It has been about 6 months since we have officially launched. Our site is still in invite-only mode. So if you want to be a mystery shopper, you can join and request an invite. and we'll try to process that invitation as soon as possible. But so far, obviously we are a running business. We already have 12,000 about shoppers in Singapore, Indonesia, and Philippines who are currently actively busting retail outlets in these three regions. We have 2 clients, 2 big pilots confirmed. Our current realized revenue is about 100,000. We obviously require funding, so we have given a couple of pitches, and we have received angel investment in November, and obviously there are a lot of multiple follow-ups that are still pending, and it's going pretty alright. And last but not least, I have a good intuition that actually we are also winning this contest, and that's $10,000 more for our shop. So, in terms of team, we are a pretty experienced team and come from the same industry, market research. So Hank is our CEO. He ran Philips in Japan. He was the general manager. Me, Richard, and Geronimo, we basically come from the industry, and Richard was actually my previous boss, and he was the managing director of one of these boutique mystery shopping firms. I am a developer by heart, but then we all work together, we understand the industry, and we feel that this is the right time and the right place to actually play this. And that's pretty much it.
So, as you said, there are already the existing market for mystery shoppers, right? How do you persuade the merchant that your service is actually better than existing ones?
Well, very good question. So basically, obviously, because of the limited time, I couldn't show it. But then we promise retailers that we provide feedback within 48 hours. And that's what we do it because we have mobile technology, we have web. Previously, traditionally, mystery shopping companies to pick up the phone, make 10, 20 phone calls, get maybe 10 people to agree to go. But at the day, they don't show up because it's someone's wedding or they have a party somewhere. And then data processing takes longer time. It is estimated that traditionally it takes about 10 to 12 weeks before a business can actually run a mystery shopping campaign and actually get data. So do you want, as a retailer, do you want to get or rely on the data that has been there, that has happened 12 weeks back? Pretty loud, I think. That has happened 12 weeks back. So what we do is we focus on real-time data. That means that whenever our data goes in, it straight away goes to the dashboard. So our clients can immediately see what's happening in all their outlets. We have clients who have multiple outlets in different regions even, like Singapore, Indonesia. So he can actually see, as a CEO, can see what's going on in multiple places. So this kind of system was not there before, and we're providing to them.
Next question, how do you assure the quality of the mystery shoppers?
So anybody who wants to join our site has to go through some sort of test or standard assessments. So first of all, we use Facebook Connect and Twitter OAuth to validate your identity. So it's very social, so we know who you are, we know your demographics, we know what the brands you like on Facebook. So we give this control to the businesses, so the businesses can actually target, right? Like, okay, if you are a cosmetic brand, you don't want me in your store, you basically want a female between 24 to 30 of certain demographic, and maybe the one that likes your competitor to come and mystery shop. So we give this control to the user, so the user actually all the time can actually look at it. It's a simple, easy to use wizard, and you can choose all the options, and then the selected users are there. We also have a queuing mechanism. That means that if one user applies for a job, he gets it, but other people are still open to applying for the same job. So if the person does not show up within 8 hours, he gets kicked out, the next person in line gets the job. So that's how we ensure that you will get your data within 48 hours.
Some questions. How do you acquire the retailers and the monitors? I think you must spend much money to acquire them. So what do you think?
Well, like any business, we cold call right now. Everybody, the good thing is that mystery shopping is not new. So everybody is already using mystery shopping. We just say we can do it better, and we give them a trial. We try to do a pilot, a paid pilot, a very low cost. We are actually 50% cheaper than the market value because we have eliminated a lot of manual steps and converted, made it automated. So that's why, Singapore or everywhere in the world, it's cheaper, so they want to try it out. But we don't say it's 100% cheaper. We don't say it's 50% cheaper, but we say we give you 100% value because we want the retailers to do that multiple times, do more checks so that they get a better result. If you have a higher sample size, the data is more and more accurate. Traditionally, mystery shopping is only done once a quarter, once a year, but because of the low cost, they can now do more frequently with shop us.
That's it. That wraps it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.